You know those online job offers that pop up, the ones that seem just a little too perfect? Well, today we're putting one of those easy money gigs right under the microscope to figure out what's really going on. Let's get into it. And there it is. That's the hook. The promise is always so tempting, isn't it? Super simple work, and you get paid for every single click. It's basically dangling the perfect low-effort side hustle right in front of you. But that really is the big question, right? Is this some kind of hidden gem, a golden opportunity that nobody else has found? Or is it just a really well-designed trap? Well, let's stop guessing and start digging into the evidence. Okay, so what is the actual work they're talking about? The job description says you just use an automatic conversion system to upload data, and for doing that, you generate profit. But what does that actually mean? What data? What system? It's all incredibly vague. All right, to really crack this case, we have to understand what they're claiming this job is. They use the term ASO. So before we can call it a scam, we need a baseline. What is real App Store optimization anyway? The easiest way to think about ASO is that it's basically SEO, but for apps. It's the whole process of making an app more visible in a super crowded app store so that more people can find it, download it, and, actually use it. And here's the thing, real ASO is a serious job. It involves a ton of strategy, digging into analytics, researching keywords, and a lot of creative thinking. It is a world away from just mindlessly clicking an upload button. So now that we know what a legit ASO job looks like, this offer is starting to look, well, pretty suspicious. Let's start pulling at the threads and see how quickly this thing unravels. It's time to look at the red flags. And wow, when you put them side by side, the difference is just night and day. On one side, you've got this vague, flashy, profit per click language, and on the other, you have concrete, skill-based tasks like keyword research and analytics. It's not even close. So, red flag number one is that super vague task: upload data. What data are we talking about? Where is it going? A real employer will tell you exactly what you're expected to do. This kind of secrecy, that's a huge warning sign. Then you have red flag number two, that profit per click promise. This is a classic scam tactic. You do hours of work, you see your earnings go up on some dashboard, but when it's finally time to cash out, poof, the company disappears. Okay, and red flag number three, that ridiculous phrase, automatic conversion system. It sounds so official, doesn't it? But really, it's just fancy jargon. It's a smokescreen for what's likely happening behind the scenes, which is probably something like click fraud or generating fake app installs. And this is where it gets really serious. Trying to game the system to boost an app's ranking is a huge no-no. It's a direct violation of the rules for both Apple's and Google's app stores. If you participate in this, you're the one taking on the legal and ethical risk. And the nail in the coffin, our final red flag. There is zero transparency here. Who's the company? What's the app you're supposedly working on? How is your pay calculated? Legitimate companies are proud to tell you who they are. These guys, they're operating completely in the dark. And hey, don't just take my word for it. A quick search online, like on Reddit, shows that this is a known problem. You can find tons of people sharing almost identical stories, warning everyone else to stay away from this exact type of scam. So we've looked at the offer, we've compared it to the real deal, and we've piled up a mountain of red flags. I think it's pretty clear where this is going. It's time for the final verdict. Yeah, the verdict is in, and it's not a surprise. This job offer is absolutely not legitimate ASO work. It's a high-risk scheme that is at best exploitative, and at worst an outright scam designed to take advantage of you. Okay, so we've torn down the scam, but how do you actually find the good stuff? Let's switch gears and talk about how to spot real opportunities so you can navigate the online job world safely.
Because there are real online gigs out there. You could do freelance ASO work, become an app tester on a trusted site, or even get into affiliate marketing. You see the pattern here? They're all transparent roles that require actual skills.
Now, this right here is what you need to remember. Think of this as your scam detector checklist. Before you accept any online job, run it through these 6 steps. Verify the company, get a contract, and, this is a big one, never, ever pay an upfront fee for a job. If you use this, you'll be able to spot the fakes every time.
So now you have the tools, you have the knowledge to protect yourself. The next time one of those tempting job offers lands in your inbox, what's the very first thing from that checklist you're going to look for?